Greetings, friends. Welcome to the rabbit hole. How do you know if you have good genetics for bodybuilding? Whether you want to admit it or not, most of your successes and failures result from genetic factors and natural laws that you cannot control. However, they shape your destiny. We all strive for better physiques, but only a handful of us are born to excel in this bodybuilding game. The selection process is brutal, and it reminds me of making money. Some people generate millions by being born at the right time and place, while others, who put in just as much or even more effort, spend their entire lives counting pennies. Hard work. Successful people often attribute their achievements to hard work and perseverance. It's true that to build something in your life, you have to work hard and consistently. You're not going to get rewards without meeting the requirements. If you want to be good at something, you have to pay your dues. Money and connections can help, but they're not always a solution. For instance, if you aspire to become a good lawyer, you need to study very hard and work very hard. No one can do the work for you. Even if your father is the best lawyer, he can't simply transfer his ability to you. You have to earn it. Hard work doesn't always work. Unfortunately or not, hard work doesn't always lead to success in life. If you're unable to capitalize on the results of your efforts, hard work won't bring you significant benefits. Here's a reality check. Think about the daily grind for most people. We trade hours of our lives for a paycheck, while someone else cruises around in a luxury yacht. Every day, folks work themselves to the bone, while the wealthy executives keep getting richer off the same old playbook: exploitation. Big companies outsource labor to developing countries, paying just enough to keep people from dropping dead. The hard work of those on the front lines rarely translates into real benefits for them. The ones truly cashing in, the shareholders and the guys at the top. Bone structure. By default, bigger bones come with bigger muscles. You'll rarely see a man with small wrists and huge arms. Guys with bigger bones are always more muscular. A good example is Red Park, who had crazy bone thickness and was considered a very gifted bodybuilder, competing in times when steroids were limited to early versions of testosterone. Reg Park was known for his large frame. Lean bodybuilders can look very aesthetic with low body fat, but when it comes to size, they will struggle to meet the standards of guys with big bones. Muscle insertions. Having the correct muscle insertions is extremely important for your success in bodybuilding. In general, there are two main types of insertions: long and short. Those with short tendons can be considered lucky because they have a greater potential for muscle growth. The longer the muscle, the more fibers there are, and the more growth can occur. People with long insertions have short muscle bellies, limiting growth. A common example is calf muscles. All people with really large calves have short Achilles tendons and long muscle bellies, while those with long Achilles tendons and short muscle bellies have small and weak calves. Training rarely yields measurable results for the second group. Small hips, wide shoulders. To pull off the bodybuilding illusion, you need wide shoulders and small hips. This combination makes your back appear wider and bigger at first glance. All bodybuilders considered aesthetically pleasing have wide shoulders and small waists. Frank Zane was known for his incredible proportions, including a narrow waist, wide shoulders, and detailed muscle definition. Unlike mass monsters, Zane focused on symmetry, aesthetics, and a lean physique with a shoulder-to-hip ratio that made his physique stand out. His V-taper, combined with his attention to detail, gave him an iconic, classic bodybuilding look that still inspires many today. Zayn's approach was less about extreme size and more about creating an ideal balanced shape with a small waist, wide lats, and a well-developed chest and shoulders. Fast metabolism, another tool you need to succeed in the world of bodybuilding, is a fast metabolism. The faster your metabolism, the easier it is to stay lean naturally. Only a few are blessed with this. There are people who eat very little and still gain fat, mostly because they have extremely slow metabolisms. There are also those who eat sugary snacks every day on top of a regular diet and stay lean. That's because their bodies are more efficient at using macronutrients and the energy from food. If you struggle to gain fat despite bad nutritional habits, consider yourself lucky. Drug response, a huge factor in bodybuilding success, is how your body reacts to the juice. Some people blow up on tiny doses, while others need a pharmacy to see any gains. The less you need to look like a superhero, the better. Internal organs like a tank. And let's be real, if you want to play with the big boys, you're going to need internal organs tougher than a tank. The pros aren't just lifting heavy, they're injecting heavy too. If you're thinking of going up against the enhanced crowd, you better hope your liver and kidneys can take a beating, because everyone on that stage is riding the chemical wave. It's impossible to keep up with the competition if you don't. They're all using drugs, and you can't beat enhanced guys unless they're super lazy with a bad supplier. Being rich helps too. Bodybuilders need a constant source of income to buy drugs and food. The same applies to natural bodybuilding, though to a lesser degree. Having the resources to buy good food will help a lot. Additionally, financial stability reduces your stress levels. So, how can you know if you have good genetics for bodybuilding is very simple. If you have a decent structure and respond well to basic training and nutrition plans, you have good genetics for natural bodybuilding. However, if you aspire to be a professional bodybuilder, you'll also need to be invincible to the negative effects of drugs. If you like the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Stay healthy and good luck. Until next time.